your next offer isn't a program, it really should be an AI agent. And there's lots of reason why. If you are in the coaching, consultation, training, think of, here's a way to look at it, right? Think of your resources, your materials, well, your videos, videos, training manuals, the extra bits and pieces, the bonuses it is that you give to the client, being equivalent to being a typewriter. So, and don't know if I'm going to explain this properly, but I'll give it a go. We had typewriter, and then we had the computer. We have digital courses, videos, workbooks. Now we have AI. So AI, I think, in this information space is going to replace, to a certain degree, digital courses and programs. Now, that's quite significant if you are a trainer, a coach, a consultant who's delivering programs based around training materials, whether that's video, whether that is workbooks, books, whatever material it is that you're sharing with your clients, is going to be secondary to using an AI agent. And the reason why I say that is because one of the things we do is we help our clients to take their IP and to create it into an agent. So it would have those materials with inside of the AI, so the client could ask questions, get feedback, learn at a different level. The AI can adapt itself to the learner's style, which means that they get a much better experience. A much better experience than video. Or, well, actually, you want multi-sensory. You don't just want video. You don't just want a workbook. You don't just want AI. You want all of them together. And then you can, with your clients, work with them at a much deeper level. So the thing is here is that you cannot borrow other people's IP, other people's methodology when you are creating agents. I've got some notes here on my phone. I did a video yesterday and then I forgot what I was talking about. So I thought I'd better do some notes. But I wanted these videos to be raw, in the moment, as if we're having a cup of coffee and a conversation, so we can get to know one another a little bit better and you can understand my way of thinking and my methodology and approach. And if you like that, you can obviously get in touch and we can have a conversation. So yeah, you don't want to be thinking about your next program. You want to be thinking about what AI agent is it that you can create and give access to your clients. So you can do it on a subscription model if that's the way you want to do it. You can either build it into a program, which you can give them access to, or you can actually create maybe 4 of them, have them together, have them to work together as a team. And then you can do a subscription model for those agents. Really profitable, great model, doesn't involve you. People just use the agents when they want to. And then, you don't have to do anything, which is really cool because all the knowledge is within the agent. So what have I got here? Right. Your method is already the product, but it's trapped in you. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people haven't actually written down their method, their process. One of the things I used to do was to help people to create signature programs. And within that signature program, we would obviously identify the client. We would then create the offer, and then I would teach them how to sell it. And part of that process would be to map out their methodology, their framework, the step-by-steps it is that they take them through. Now, what the difference is now is we now are putting that methodology into an agent that their clients can use. So not only do they get the written materials that are already created, but they also get access to the agent as well, which means that between sessions, they can have conversations with the agent, get a better understanding of your methodology, your formula, how that fits in line with their unique style of how they want to learn. And that is brilliant. To me, that just levels the playing field when it comes to different people's learning needs and the way they learn. So that to me is like one of the best things about AI. So AI agents can deliver your method without diluting it. Absolutely. Yeah, spot on. They mirror you, they mirror your training, they mirror what you know to be true, and then they adapt that to the client and their needs and how they're using ChatGPT and what the AI knows about them. So it brings the two things together. It brings your methodology, your framework, and then it also brings their learning style, their business. So it's more attuned already together. That is a much better experience for the client. And here's the thing, AI is not mainstream. It's not mainstream yet. I can go to a networking event and I'm doing a talk and there'll only be one person in the room using AI. So it's not mainstream. But when this starts to go mainstream and people start figuring out that they can go onto AI, start asking questions, and they can get pretty good answers, not great answers, but pretty good answers, they're going to be off. Why would they invest to pay coaches and consultants a good sum of money if they feel they can get the answers to the questions elsewhere? And this is why it's really, really important to nail down, pin down your unique methodology and then translate that into an agent, because the selling point will be is that you have access to the agent 24/7. It's based on my methodology. I know it works. I know it's proven. I've been doing this for years. It's not some standard generic reply from AI, which is broad, has no nuance and no context. So there are some significant selling points when you create your agent. So an AI agent isn't about automation the way we do it. It is about the human connection, the human interaction with your AI agent, and the methodology is that you have created. So I have clients that are doing this a couple of different ways. A number of them have had people on programs where they've introduced them to the AI, the agents, and then when they leave, they keep the agents on a subscription model, which is really cool, really cool. So they've got that income coming in every month on a subscription model from the agents they've used on the program. So they've continued using them. I have another client who is, how's she doing it? She has a certification program, and we have created an agent to help on that certification program. So let's just say they are. So what we did was she has created her own Oracle cards, and we've created an agent called Dalphia. So when someone pulls a card, they can say to Dalphia, I've pulled card, whichever card it is. And then Dalphia will go into more information about the card. So it's helping them to learn about the cards. Then they can have a conversation, ask questions, get more feedback, put it in context. You cannot do this when you read a book. When you read a book, you've just got a page of information and then you have to read between the lines. You can't dig any deeper. The only person you can dig deeper with is the author. Whereas now you can just endlessly ask questions and learn, which is just really, really, really just mind-blowing, and I think really, really cool. So you want to think about creating programs very differently now. I would bring the two things together. I would bring the videos, the workbooks, but I would also give people access to an AI agent to support their learning. This is what's coming. And actually, you could even get rid of the materials, have all the materials in the AI, and then what you could do is just create a playbook. And then each week you give people different sets of homework, and then they interact with your AI rather than having that all traditional the traditional stuff it is that we used to do. So we're going to see things changing. But if you already have an established program and it's working and it's selling, you really need to now bringing in AI agents to help people go deeper, enhance their learning, and get a much better experience. So I would love to know, have you created an AI agent? What platform did you create it with? What does it do? What results is it that your clients are seeing in the business? How is it making a difference? Yeah, it would be really good for other people to hear as well. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. If you are interested in AI, if you're interested in the development of AI in terms of agents and where it's going in the coaching, consultation and training arena, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try and do a video every day around a different topic. Let's see. Let's see if I can keep it going. The plan is to do it when I get up before I actually start work.